morning, and thank you for coming to our press conference. My name is Merle Roque, Chairman and CEO, EcoThermics Corporation, and our theme is innovation and collaboration in the Heartland. We have technology development partners in a 5-state area, actually, but today we're highlighting the 3, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. We're a small company developing innovative new technology for heating and cooling of air and water, and addressing 3 of the critical issues of, that this country and most of the countries of the world are facing: energy, environment, and our economies. And we've made tremendous progress by leveraging and collaborating with a variety of partners. And the first one of those right here in Indiana is Herrick Labs here at Purdue University. So Patricia Davies, director of Herrick, has agreed to come and say a few words. If you would, please, Patricia.
Hello. The Herrick Labs was started around 50 years ago, really, to do graduate student education with technology transfer to industry. And I'm very pleased that we were able, in this case, to help out with testing. The professors Travis Horton and Eckhard Grohl have been helping EcoThermics over the years in development of this product. And in a way, it's a sort of an example of what the labs is all about, which is university research and work helping businesses do well. So I'm very pleased. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patricia. We'll be talking about several of our partners in the 3 states, and I'll just highlight a few right now. Of course, in addition to Herrick Labs in Purdue, here in Indiana, Water Furnace Renewable Energy at Fort Wayne. One of our next test sites for our technology will be Indiana Tech on the campus there with a DOE grant. And in Ohio, we have several of our partners here. We'll mention those in a moment. And of course, we, EcoThermics, are in Illinois. And some of us have a Caterpillar background. Caterpillar's been very helpful, and investors there, and our production strategic partner is located there as well. So again, with a small company, we have 5 full-time employees, 5 part-time technical experts like Dr. Travis Horton, an advisory board of 10 business and technical individuals like Dr. Eckhard Grohl from Purdue here, for example, and then a number of other informal advisors not listed on our website, but very influential and instrumental to us. For example, Kent Herrick was here. His great-grandfather founded the Herrick Labs, Ray W. Herrick. And it's individuals of that sort who have helped us get this far, this fast, so we're very grateful. And our CTO, we share with Purdue, of course, Dr. Travis Horton. So if you would, please, Travis.
It's a pleasure. In fact, it's truly been a pleasure and an honor to work together with EcoThermics on 2 different heads. For one, certainly on the academic side, out at the Herrick Labs, to have the opportunity to provide testing and verification results of the EcoThermics compressor, but also on the other side to draw on some of my past experience. I had the opportunity to work in industry after graduating actually from the Herrick Labs. Worked in industry for 6 or 7 years at Tecumseh Products developing CO2 compressors. So it's been a great opportunity to come back to academia, but to have the opportunity also on the side of that to spend some time working with EcoThermics and watching the progress and the development of this compressor. Certainly all of the progress that has been made I feel has very little to do with me. I make a couple of suggestions, but truly the technical team that implements and carries out the day-to-day operations is truly to account for the success of this compressor.
Thank you very much, Travis. So what do we specifically have to announce today? 4 things. First, as Travis was mentioning, tremendous progress as tested here at Herrick Labs. We've been testing actually in 4 different locations, but all in laboratory settings until now, and we actually at this moment are testing another version right here at Herrick Labs. But tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock here, as part of this compressor conference this week at Purdue, in the Stewart Center in room 310, we'll have a technical paper presentation of the latest lab testing results of our compressor versus others, CO2 compressors. So that's number 1. Number 2 is we're now moving beyond the laboratories and doing a variety of field tests. Again, focused on Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. And we'll talk about one of those in a moment. The third announcement is that we now have limited product CO2 compressors available for sale to the system OEMs who want to start embedding our technology in their product lines anywhere in the world. And that's probably mostly outside the U.S. initially, because CO2 as a natural refrigerant is growing so much more rapidly outside the U.S. than here. And fourth is that we'll be offering some limited VIP tours of our compressor test system at Herrick Labs this afternoon. So as I indicated, we'll talk a little bit about a few other partners, and specifically now in Ohio, where we have investors. We have FezTech Automation, who's our provider of technical support services as we develop engineering prototypes. That's where our R&D center is located with 7x24 testing capabilities. And then our next water heating application, actually in a honey processing plant. But next, Doug Wenninger, CEO of FezTech Automation. We're glad you're here, Doug.
Our company's been involved with EcoThermics for about the last approximately 18 months. Started with an existing design that they brought to us. We designed, or we machined the first prototype parts. We assembled the first compressor. We started to do some testing, and from that point we got involved in assisting them with the design. We've had several of our engineers working on this product for, like I said, about the last 18 months, and we've seen it progress tremendously. Very early on, I saw the benefit of Merle's vision of where this product could go, and it is a very exciting product in the HVAC industry. I think it's going to be very exciting where this can go as far as driving new, better, eco-friendly technology in the HVAC industry, as well as potential huge economic growth potential. So we saw early on this is something that we wanted to be invested in. Going forward, we're very excited about its potential and our involvement. Merle, we wish you and your EcoThermics team the best. We're glad we can be a part of it.
Thank you, Doug. And now I mentioned one of our first field test applications in a honey processing plant in Van Wert, Ohio. So we have the CEO of Stolpak here, Dwight Stoller, if you would please.
Glad to be here. I'm a Buckeye, but I have to share that my mother grew up less than an hour north of here in the middle of White County. So I've got a lot of Hoosier blood in me. I've been in the honey business all my life, actually third generation. But I've had opportunity to work all the way from the bees with honey production to being in the buying offices of some of the largest retail and food service companies in the US and in the world. And I've been present at some of their events of sustainable agriculture and green movements, and I see what's coming from them and wanting us as food suppliers to give back to them. So I can relate personally from the purpose of something like sustainability all the way from the beginning of the nectar and the blossom all the way to the consumer's plate. There is a lot of energy consumption in honey processing due to honey being the natural substance that it is, and it has tremendous longevity, that it will crystallize naturally and storage some of it very quickly. So we have to apply heat to liquefy it to package it. So that requirement for heat is true all year round. And we're excited about the economics, the energy, and the green about it. And I'm pleased that Doug's business, FezTech, is literally in the process of moving into our facility in Van Wert, Ohio, and along with it comes EcoThermics. So I'm pleased to have this type of leading edge prototype in my facility, and want to do what we can to keep this technology moving forward.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dwight. That concludes the speakers we had arranged for today. Now, Q&A opportunities. If not, again, thank you very much.